What's up, everybody? It is your boy Mike Vegeta here, and we are back with some Hero Coliseum, guys. Now, due to the fact that we got new DLC, I decided to put a new top 10 best figures list in the game. So, top 10 best attack figures list, guys. It's not all time yet. We'll do that after the other ones: HP, speed, defense, all that good stuff. So, I don't know why I'm doing the cat paw, but number 178, God of Destruction Champa, is number 10. I don't know where he was on last time. Go comment down below what these figures list, where these figures were last list, because I would like to see like my difference, or I'll just look it up and post it down in the comment section. But number 178, God of Destruction Champa. HP is 3900, attack is 7390, defense is 2040, and speed is 2370. So ultimate attack, God of Destruction's Menace, and posing skill, God of Destruction's Anger. Place on a trigger square for plus 30% to damage taken by all opponents on the field. Stacks during that turn only. Trigger square, top middle. Now, guys, one big thing. His HP is low for only having one trigger square, and it happens to be in the front. But other than that, his stats are phenomenal. I don't mind that him having 2370 speed because he covers a Videl, and he is literally one of the best characters to go in front of Videl for one reason. 7,390 attack, which isn't the highest on this list, not even close. Still good. Defense 2040, so if you're taking a hit from a Piccolo, you might be able to survive the Piccolo hit if they don't have attack up SEC or anything like that. But obviously the best part about him, trigger squares, not that good. Place on a trigger square for his posing skill. Place on a trigger square for plus 30% damage taken by all opponents on the field. He counters a Whis, and when they don't have a Whis, he makes everybody take an astronomical amount of damage. Go watch yesterday's video. Because God Vegeta, go watch the SR God Vegeta video, because I made a team with him on it, with Videl, with God Vegeta, and that team was pretty good. And God Vegeta's an SR. He made God Vegeta look God tier, even though I think he's still good no matter what. But number 10, guys, I think he's awesome. You could put Videl behind him. You could put Speed Kefla, Ranger 17. That actually is one I need to do. That would actually be a pretty good combo, because 350 defense, support each other and stuff like that. Maybe defense, though. The two defensive versions would be good, but obviously the defensive version doesn't have enough attack to make the list, and even then, he's still not a good attack figure. Maybe HP figure. But, guys, let's get on to number 9. Jiren. Number 320, Jiren. His stats are one stat is gross. So, Jiren, number 320, level max 99, HP 3870, attack is 9,940, defense is 1230, and speed is 1460. Ultimate attack is Power Rush, posing skill, place on a trigger square. Well, no, what the heck are you saying, Mugs? So they're what was I going to say? I was going to say something. The character skills aren't into it. Like, I'm not using character skills at all, but obviously you do your imagination. You're looking at the character skills. You know what character skills to use if you're using this figure. So, posing skill, power beyond a God of Destruction, place on a trigger score for plus 500 to your own attack, plus 350 to own defense, and plus 15% to ultimate attack gauge repeatable. Also, if alone in the field, 1.1 times own attack and defense, and plus 2,000 defense to your master stacks on that turn only. Bottom left, top middle are his trigger scores. Now, the reason he's so low on this list, well, the reason he's even made the list, his stats, 3870, attack 9,940 with 10 dupes. That is freaking gross. Like, that's all I have to say. 9,940 attack. That's one of the highest attack stats on this list. I think it's honestly in the top 4 or 3. That's disgusting. His defense is and his speed is Now, for speed teams, having low defense is good. I mean, having low speed is good. Low HP, though, is not good. Low defense is. That's not good, obviously. But the benefits. If you put him bottom left and all of those stats go off, that man's hitting for like 11k on any figure if you don't have a Vados on the field no matter what. There's a fuzzy. Now you can put him anywhere. You can honestly put him anywhere bottom. So bottom left, bottom middle, bottom right. And you're hitting hard no matter what because those SEC skills are going off and he hits hard. He can go behind a Piccolo, go behind a Vados, go behind a Whis, go behind Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He can go behind a base 1 Goku Black top right. 8 Piltrance and Goku, top right. He can go behind so many good figures, guys. So this man is really good. He's just not as good as the other figures, honestly. I'm going to say that a lot on this video because I can't stress that enough. The plus 500 attack is good. Plus 350 defense, good. Plus 15% to ultimate attack gauge. It's risky putting him top middle, but go ahead. And then 01 skills with this figure would kind of be pointless. But, guys, let's go on to number 8. Number 8 is Attack Broly. Another instance. Literally the same instance as Jiren. So number 369, Broly, full power Super Saiyan. Number 369. Level max 99, HP 5040, attack is 10,870, defense is 280, and speed is 650. Ultimate attack is Gigantic Roar. Opposing skill is Unknown Saiyan. Place on a trigger score for plus 500 to your own attack when attacking, plus 500 to your own defense when attacked, repeatable, and place up to turn 3 to attack opponents in the front row, and then if no opponents are in the front row, attack opponent's master. Bottom left, top middle. Now guys, same instance with Jiren. HP is low, attack is so freaking high, and then it's 2 other stats, defense 280, speed is 650. But that actually works in for Broly's favor, have 650 speed, because if you're running a defensive setup, now we're excluding Toa and all this because Toa destroys any one of these figures just simply due to the fact that she switches attack and speed, but maybe except one character, maybe 2. But the fact that he has 650 speed, you're going second, no matter what. Attack is 10,870. He hits like a truck, just like Jiren, no matter where you put him. Like bottom left, bottom middle, bottom right. Perfect. I usually run them there. I never run him top middle, ever. But the place after turn 3 to attack opponents in the front row, all of them, is broken. If you run him and anybody that can block for him, and they don't have a counter for him, say goodbye to your figures because he destroys everybody. And then if they don't put anybody in the row, well, Broly's attacking your master and just destroying him. Off rip. Now you can run defensive teams with them. That's what I would do with them, guys. But let's go to number 7, right? Number 7. Yeah, number 7. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. I think he's one of the best figures in the game overall. I love him. I think he's Z tier. I think he's Z tier just because of his posing skill. But number 282, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, level max 99. HP is 5,500. Attack is 8970. Defense is 1090. And speed is 1340. Ultimate attack is Super Kamehameha. Opposing skill, Domain of the Gods. Place on a trigger square for plus 30% to your own damage dealt, and minus 10% to damage taken, plus 10% to damage dealt by all allies on the left and the right stacks on that turn only. Now, guys, top middle, bottom right are trigger squares. Bottom right, if this man, even top middle, I run him sometimes because I can kind of call it out sometimes. With 7 dupes into his attack. This man has a natural 30% damage buff. So he is hitting tremendously hard no matter what. And if you go second, and if you don't have ADM up B, which I might put ADM up B on him in the future, a plus 1,000 attack, which is 9,970, which is more than Jiren's by 30. Then you ADM up SEC, that's another 20%. That is 50% on his damage dealt. That is crazy. He's doing 50% more damage than if you didn't have that 30% and you didn't have the SEC skills. Like if you just took the 30% away from his posing skill, he would automatically be hitting for 8,970, and then if you didn't have any other skills on, any other skills activate, he would be hitting for 8,970. But if you put SEC skills on and they have 0 defense, he's hitting for like 14,000 to 13,000 damage. That is ridiculous. It is a dramatic spike in damage output. Now, the minus 10% to your own damage taken is actually not terrible if you run with a Whis top middle. I actually need to, I might run that because it's going to be a risky setup, but I think it would work because 40% is pretty good. Maybe if you run a Gogeta with him, it's even better. But, or like a Vados. Vados literally is a prime example. But minus 10% to damage taken is decent. Plus 10% to damage dealt on the left and right. So if you run a Whis and Vados, they both get 10%. That's amazing. Like, already. So defensive setups is where you're really going to run him. But top middle is not bad, and top right for him, bottom right for him is not bad. He hits ridiculously hard, guys. So number 6, Blue Gogeta. Now he's a beast, and he didn't make the list last time, and I don't understand how. I don't know why I didn't put him. I was actually kind of upset with myself after because I started using him more. Number 368, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta, level max 99, HP is 6290, attack is 7560, defense is 550, and speed is 3090. I'm putting all 10 dupes into his speed so he can have a ridiculous amount of attack. Actually, I might put 3 and 3. That might be a good idea. I might do that. Go 3 and 3. So next 5 dupes are going to do his attack. Posing skill, Godly Fusion. Well, ultimate attack is God Punisher, and his ultimate attack is Super Kamehameha. Right? This is the last one. Yeah. Ultimate attack, God Punisher. Opposing skill, Godly Fusion. Place on a trigger score for plus 20% to your own damage dealt, and to ignore decreases to damage opponent takes. when you go first. Yeah, so say they have a Whis, he ignores that. So he's automatically hitting for 20% no matter what, especially if you go first. And that turn only, and minus 20% to own damage taken, and to ignore changes to opponents' damage, changes to opponent's damage dealt. I cannot talk today, guys. I'm super sorry. When you go second. So he's taking 20% less damage, even if you have a 30% damage buff. I'm taking 20% less damage. It doesn't matter. I'm taking 20% more damage. And you are doing, and to ignore changes to opponent's damage up. Yeah, so you have 30%. You're no longer doing 30%, but that's pretty good, especially with 6,000 HP. Stats, really good. Defense could be in, but the 20% if you go second is pretty good. Attack's amazing. HP's amazing. Speed's amazing. True square, top left, top right. I think those are really good. You can hide so many figures. Future Gohan can go there, which is the best one. I honestly think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, if you put Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta bottom left, if you put dupes into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's HP, and then you put him behind him, or his speed, and then you put him behind him, he actually makes Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta hit like a truck, like way more than he should. Now this figure is a figure that single-handedly can kill Vados, like with ease kill Vados. So let's just put that into consideration. And Whis, like he kills two of the best defensive figures in the game and just mollywops them on the spot. Now you can run so many different teams with him, guys, but the reason he's so high on this list is because the plus 20%, he ignores decreases to damage opponent takes, so the Whis doesn't matter. He literally has a built-in Champa. A built-in Champa. For anybody. Doesn't matter what the number is. You can be taking 50% less damage. I still don't care. I'm ignoring it. So, let's get into 5 to 1. I cannot count today, guys. I can't do anything today. I'm tired. Muggs needs to go to bed, but maybe some coffee. So, 5 to 1, guys. Let's get into it. Maybe you'll be surprised by number 1, because number 1 last list is not number 1 this list. So let's get into it. Alright guys, number 5, OG Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, because, well, we all know. We all do, but I'm going to go for it. Because this has been said so many, I've used this figure so many times. Number 283, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, level max 99, HP is 3980, attack is 9230, defense is 1050, and speed is 1850. Podium skill, Transcendent Heights. Place on trigger square for plus 30% to own damage dealt and minus 10% to damage taken. Also, ignore opponent's damage reduction effects when attacking. Stacks during that turn only. Top left and bottom right are trigger squares. Ultimate attack is Super Gallic Gun. The skills, I have speed skills on him because with the plus 500 speed that you're going to get from our base skills, he has 2350 speed, which to me is not awful, especially if you're on a Videl. It's doable. He has more speed than the defense Videl, but HP low, attack super freaking high, like always, obviously, because it's the attack list. Defense, speed is not terrible. It's higher than Broly, it's higher than Jiren, it's higher than, not as high as Champa, higher than Broly, Jiren, and Goku. Basically, everybody except Blue Gogeta, and Champa. So, the plus 30%, he gets a natural 30%. With 9,000 attack, that is stupid. Like, if you have no defense, or even if you have defense and I'm hitting your master, and you have a Piccolo, I'm still hitting for like 8k almost, if I get SEC skills and stuff like that. Yeah, I get almost 8k. Maybe like 6k, easily with SEC skills, because the 50% is just disgusting. Now, more than likely, I'm going to be running in bottom right, not top left, just because, well, his HP is low, his defense is low, the minus 10% is not going to be able to sustain his HP for very long. Maybe one attack if you get hit by a Vados. Now, Vados doesn't have any attack skills. Maybe. Other than that, he's one-shot at all times, top left, no matter who hits him. Even if it's like an OG Blue Goku with no attack dupes, with 500 attack buff from the first turn, that is it. So maybe that. But other than that, he's dead no matter what, guys. So, I can't count. Number 4. It's a long day. Take a deep breath, man. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He was number 1 last list. And the reason I put him number 1 is because he's freaking busted. He was so freaking busted, and he still is so freaking busted. I'm saying freaking a lot. I'm emphasizing it. But freaking busted. This man is still busted. He's just not as busted as the other ones now. And I've realized that because I've used other figures more than once. I'm just so, like, mesmerized at how crazy this figure is. And when he works, he works. So number 337, Gogeta Super Saiyan 4, level max 99, HP is 6650, attack is 7890, defense is 690, and speed is 2640. Ultimate attack is times 100 Big Bang Kamehameha. Opposing skill is Crimson Fusion. Place on a trigger square for plus 350 to your own attack, defense, and speed. Plus 15% to damage taken by attacked opponents. And plus 15% to own damage dealt when attacked. Top, bottom left, top middle. Now, stats are good. HP is good, attack's good, defense is not very good, but his attack is good, his HP is good, and his speed is decent because he's going to be gaining 350 speed from his opposing skill. So first turn, he's almost going to have 3k speed, basically 2990. But if you get him attacked and he gets to survive, so if you're running him and his speed Vados, minus 30% to their attack, if he can attack, get one more, if you get one attack and he has a 15% damage buff naturally, no matter what. Like Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta needs to go first. He doesn't need to go first. He automatically has it, which is crazy once he gets attacked. Then the best part, in my opinion, the best part about this Gogeta is the third part. Plus 15% to damage dealt when attacked, the second part. Plus 15% to damage taken by attacked opponents. He counters anything in the game. Any damage lowering, he counters. No matter what. You can't stop it. So, if you have a Trunks and your master gets attacked once, now you're only taking 15% less damage. Twice, that's 30. Now then your master literally will be permanently taking 30% more damage. So if you take the Trunks off, your master's taking 30% more damage no matter what. Any figure, he does that for. So he makes figures take a ridiculous amount of damage. So if you have him and a Champa, you attack a figure, that figure is now taking 45% more damage next turn if the Champa is obviously on the field for next turn. So overall, I think he's really good. I think he hits hard. I think his HP is good enough to tank maybe 1, maybe 2 hits, depending on who you get attacked by. And then the speed is obviously going to be growing and growing and growing, so I don't hate on that at all. His defense is but he's gaining 350 defense. The fact that he has the Vegito part is amazing. But speaking of Vegito, right? Super Vegito. I think Super Vegito is better than him, honestly. Sadly, I think he's better than him. Yeah, I think he's better than him. I think attack versions, I think Vegito is better than him. So number 270 Vegito, the man who is so far long ago in updates. He's the oldest figure on this list. And he still is amazing. He still is. Vegito, level max 99. HP is 3990, attack is 77. 10, defense is 970, speed is 4140. Ultimate attack is Spirit Sword, and opposing skill, the strongest used warrior. Not sure Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is stronger, but we'll ignore that. Place on a trigger square for comment down below in a sec. Comment down below in the comment section what you think about that. Place on a trigger square for plus 250 to your attack, defense, and speed repeatable. Plus 10% damage taken by all opponents if you go first, and then minus 10% damage dealt by all opponents if you go second. Top left, top right. He can go top left and top right, which are amazing because he goes in front of a future Gohan and he goes behind a future Gohan. He goes in front of a speed. He goes in front of a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He goes behind a Blue Gogeta. He goes with so many figures. He goes behind an Ultra Instinct Goku and behind Evolution Blue Vegeta, which is disgusting, by the way. He goes behind New Ultra Instinct Goku once, bottom right. He goes behind basically anybody. He goes behind a Broly, Speed Broly, the OG one. He goes in front of a Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly. He goes in front of a Goku. He goes in front of a Jiren. He is such a good partner with so many good top-tier speed figures. It is ridiculous. Not to mention, he already has 7,000 attack, which he's going to be getting 8,000 attack once you get one of the 350 defense. One from the 350 attack from the first part. And then if you go first, everybody's taking 10% more damage, which is ridiculous. And then if you go second, your whole team is taking, actually they're all doing minus 10% damage dealt by all opponents. That's really good as well, but that really won't matter, especially with him. Like, Vegito making like a Gogeta do 10% less damage is kind of pointless because I'm gonna one-shot you because his defense is so low. But his attack and speed are so high, and he's so good on speed teams. He is busted. Oh, not to mention, he goes behind Speed Videl, the best figure, basically one of the best and most broken figures in the game. So, overall, I think he does everything. I think he's one of the best speed figures in the game. He's Z tier by far. It's not even close. I think he's crazy. Number 2, Ultra Instinct Goku. Now, he has been dethroned. He was one of the best attack figures in the game. He still is. But if they did not put one other figure in the game, one other figure, surprise, I'm going to be honest with you, surprise, it's Evolution Blue Vegeta. Not even close, dude. But if they didn't add that Evolution Blue Vegeta, he would be number 1. I know you're thinking, Muggs, the new Ultra Instinct Goku isn't on this list. You're right, he isn't on this list. He's just not as good. Number 315, Goku Ultra Instinct, level max 99, HP is 2540, attack is 9870, defense is 850, and speed is 2890. Ultimate attack is Godly Display, and posing skill is Subconscious Strength. Place on trigger score for 1.1 times on attack repeatable. Also increase on speed to 99,999, and minus 80% ultimate attack damage for all opponents on the field after turn order has been decided. Top right is his trigger score. Now, HP is really low. Defense is really low. His attack and speed are pretty good. Especially if I get 3 more dupes, his speed will be 3,000, which is more than the speed Gogeta I have right now. He already has more speed than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as well, which is crazy. But 1.1 times on attack in his trigger square. He will now have 10,000 attack. He will be gaining 9,000. He will be gaining 980 attack first turn, which is a bigger buff than Gogeta, which is a bigger buff than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is a bigger buff than Jiren, which is a bigger buff than Broly, which is one of the highest buffs in the game that is continuous and repeatable. Then, he's going to be getting 99,990 speed. Now, for anybody that asks me, because this is, please have this video as a reference if you ever want to ask me this. That speed only ensures that he goes first when attacking. So if you go first, he's going to be the first one to attack on your team, no matter what. So that doesn't give you a double, that doesn't guarantee a double, that doesn't give you a high chance of getting a double. That literally is just to be the first attacker on your team. Now, that's really good, because if you have him, you have a Speed Vegito behind him, you have an attack Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta behind him. Well, guys, I have a team for that, and it's pretty gross. I don't want to go to you. He's the man of the hour right now. And then that's really good. Also, minus 80% to ultimate attack damage for all opponents on the field after turn order has been decided. That is one of the best parts of opposing skill ever. No matter what. I don't care if they drop 57 more figures. That minus 80% to ultimate attack damage will always be one of the best opposing skills in the game. Because there's only one other figure, 2 other figures, that can truly counter it easily without having to actually have a stipulation happen. One of the best. There's only 2. Because the other ones are situational. That is crazy. He counters on 1 skills. He counters so many figures easily, just with 80%. You can't do any damage. If you have 8,000 attack and you have an 80% ultimate attack damage buff, you are now only doing like less than 1,000 or less than 2,000, no matter what. Point blank period. That's busted. Top right at trigger square. I honestly wish he had a bottom trigger square because that would just make him even more overpowered, and I think he might be the best figure in the game if that happens. But his attack is really good. His speed is really good. Overall, he can go on Vegito. He can go on speed and defensive teams because of the low HP, low speed. Even though mine has a decent amount of speed now, that's a risk I was willing to take, and like I'd just rather have him have a lot of speed than have like 10,000 attack, because having 10,000 attack is all well and good, but if he doesn't have, like, he's already going to have 9,000 attack, which is already a crazy high attack, so you don't need to go any higher than that. You really don't. Like, what's 130 to get to that big number, 10,000? Like, Broly has 10,000 attack, and he's way better than Broly. So let's just say that right now. So, overall, guys, let's get into the most busted figure in the game. Like, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta Evolved. Blue Evolution Vegeta, number 386, level max 99, HP is 4160, attack is 8420, defense is 1150, speed is 2250, ultimate attack is Final Gallic Rush, pose and skill, Realm of the Super Saiyan. Holy crap. Place on trigger score for plus 1000, do attack and speed stacks during turn only. If placed alone on the field, permanently gain an additional 1000 attack and 1000 speed and ignore opponent's defense for the turn. You permanently gain that. You permanently gain the plus 1000 attack and speed, the second part, if you're buying it for yourself. Bottom middle, top right archery scores. Now, I don't usually use 01 skills in this game, in this list. I don't. Jiren, I mentioned that, the 15% when you go second, that's busted, like that's a good combo. But this man right here, freaking bodies anybody. Point blank period. Anybody. Doesn't matter who it is. If he goes on the field by himself, he is killing a figure. No matter what. He ignores defense. I've used him 4 times already on this channel, I think. And every single time I have killed a master that had 25,000 HP, I killed him in 1 turn, just with him hitting him, and then I got a double. Or I killed him literally 1 shot. because he counters Piccolos, he counters anybody with high defense. It doesn't matter who you are. I'm going to smash him. Like, that's the attitude of this figure. He just destroys things. Now, his HP, for being real, his HP is low, but it's not terrible. Attack is really high. Defense is They don't do anything for his defense. I'm fine with. His speed is 2250, but if you get the first plus 1000 attack, he has 3000 speed. What's more to love? That's really good. He's higher than you. No, he's higher than you. He's higher than you. And he's higher than you. He's higher than you. I don't even go off this list. Higher than you. I didn't want to do that. Higher than you. Just with that plus 1000. You're the you. Higher than you. Definitely not higher than you. And then you guys get the point. Higher than you. Not as high as you. But if you get the by yourself part, the 01 skill part where you're by yourself, if he's by himself on the field, that plus 1000 speed, then he's going to have 4250 speed when he's on the field, and then off the field he's going to have that 3250. Second part, if you put him again, 4000. Third turn, 5000. So he rapidly gains attack, not to mention the attack buff on this man is ridiculous. But first of all, let's talk. This is the best part of it. He ignores defense, guys. Sorry I'm all scrambled. He ignores defense. Now, that's huge, and no matter what, that will still be the most busted thing in the game, because I know you're thinking, well, Beerus ignores defense, and I like Beerus. Guess what, guys? 01 skills work with him. That's the only reason he's broken. Now, I don't use 01 skills very often. Well, I use 01 skills, but I don't use 01 skills as a part of this list. You can use 01 skills with him effectively and body any figure. He's a suicide character. Even if you use him to kill a figure and that's your goal, and to trade a figure, he's doing it no matter what. Like, that's a guaranteed plan. There's only one figure that counters him in the entire game. Two. By the way, the two figures I was talking about for him, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and Jiren, because all I have to do is go in the trigger square. All they have to do is go in the trigger square. The other one I was talking about was Rose and Super Saiyan, actually Ultra Instinct Goku, the new one, but he has to have 80 turns just to mitigate that 80%, which is insane. But this man, you can effectively use it. The only person that counters him is Toa and Golden Frieza, because if Golden Frieza goes by himself, it doesn't matter if you're ignoring defense, Golden Frieza takes 0 damage when he's by himself. But overall, guys, that is going to do it for the video. That's the top 10 best attack figures in my opinion. Like, I think this is one of the best lists I've ever made. I think last list wasn't as like accurate. Now that we have this, now that we have this Vegeta, he's really set a standard for the next batch of figures that I don't think anybody will be able to top. Like, they'd have to put the grossest figure in the game, like the most busted. Like, without a doubt, they'd have to get more busted than that and have like directly attack the master, ignore defense, plus 30% to your damage buff, which I'm fine with. Do it, please, guys. But that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe as always. Hope to catch you all in the next video. The deuces, everybody. Hope you had a fantastic day.